about the movie. And overall, I gotta say, it was an excellent movie. It was very captured the spirit of Fred Rogers in a great way, and it felt really encouraging. And it felt like it connected with the parts of Mr. Rogers that don't necessarily go unnoticed, but just deserve respect. And I felt like Tom Hanks' portrayal was perfect, and every moment with Tom Hanks playing Mr. Rogers was just cinema gold. And the next thing that I absolutely loved, like 10 out of 10, was the film score. It was perfect. Whoever the composer or the team who did all the music, the score, they were completely in touch with the spirit and the style of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood music, and also took it to a contemporary place. And there were many times where the music was just tickling my ears, and just a joy to listen. The next thing that I again thought was outstanding was the general cinematography and the way that everything was, again, very modern, but also very much in touch with that Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood feel, where they would have like the model Manhattan with the World Trade Center, Twin Towers. And I think it took place in like 1999, so it was kind of just that end of the era of innocence where cities could just have tall buildings and not worry about people blowing them up. And so I thought that was really nice and tasteful, and seeing like the plane land in Queens, LaGuardia with Manhattan in the background, all in the style of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, was just very nice to view. A nice, nice feeling behind it. I could see that the people who put it together, they cared. I could see that they even cared about Manhattan and Queens, and of course Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. So those things were all excellent. Now, some of the things that I didn't like about the film was there was just too much emphasis on Lloyd Vogel, because that's a fictional character, and he didn't strike me as like
he's
the
not a
average
fictional
person.
character.
Well,
It was a true story. He was an actual writer for the... Yeah, sorry.
well, he's not someone that I give a fuck about.
Yeah, exactly.
And like I'm there for Mr. Rogers. I'm not there for the story of Lloyd Vogel. And I also couldn't really feel too bad or sorry for Lloyd Vogel, because the first time you see him, he's accepting an award at some prestigious event for how successful he is. He's living in a Soho loft with a beautiful wife and beautiful baby boy. And he just seems like everything is going great for the guy, except for regular life stuff, which is like he misses his mother. And of course, that's very, very hard for everyone, and that is a universal thing. However, seeing this like successful guy crying about his mom wasn't really, it didn't, I more resonated with, Joker, who just can't do anything right, and all he has is negative thoughts, and he's just like basically this total loser. To me, like, that's more pulls at my heart. Or just Mr. Rogers, like Mr. Rogers touches my heart and my mind. Lloyd Vogel, don't really care about the guy. And the other thing about Lloyd Vogel that actually, this was my number one complaint with the whole film, is the entire film, dude has the same exact neck beard, same level. It doesn't get any scruffier. He never cleans it up. It's always like this neck beard stubble. But also the whole movie, he starts out with a bloody eye, and that heals scene by scene, except for his neck scruff is exactly the same scene by scene. That's distracting to me. That took me out of the world of make-believe. So I'm like, hey, if your eye is healing, then your neck stubble is going to change too. And so that pulled me out of it. And the last thing is that the guy who punched him in the eye was just some random guy that we never even saw again. Because he punches his dad, and then some random guy breaks up the fight, punches him, and we never hear from that guy again. So it's like, what's even the point of him having this bloody eye? So Lloyd Vogel didn't land, the bloody eye didn't land, the neck stubble, none of that actually landed. But what does land is Tom Hanks' portrayal of Mr. Rogers, the every show on the set of Mr. Rogers, especially when they went to the magazine plant and they're rolling out the big pieces of paper and they're saying,
Yeah.
I wonder how many magazines can be pressed from just one of those rolls. Like, that really felt like you're getting a little bit more of Mr. Rogers, even though he's not with us anymore. So all of that was super beautiful. The music was beautiful. Cinematography was beautiful. The main character was played perfectly. I just love the idea of legendary actor Tom Hanks, honoring Mr. Rogers by playing him in a feature film. All that was awesome. Lloyd Vogel, I'm not saying that I couldn't stand Lloyd Vogel or anything like that. I was definitely still enjoyed the film.
I was
But
looking mad Santa Monica right now.
Maybe are you done?
I guess that's good enough.
It's a good review.